That was my first initial thought. Like, anyways, 100 blunders. No, not 100 blunders. 100 puzzles a day keeps the blunders away. This is my coach's saying. So we're gonna be doing some puzzles. Got 100 right now. I'm gonna be doing some puzzles. So in this position, we're looking at the battery because we're the black pieces. Of course, we're looking for the best move, not the knockout move. By the white pieces, we're looking at this battery. We're looking at the placement of the pawn. We're like, okay, this side we don't want to disturb anything. Everything is fine this side, and this side I see we have the bishop, the black bishop, and like this black bishop can be moved here, and even possibly here. My problem is if I move it here, the battery becomes active. That's the problem, and you don't want that to happen. So therefore you start thinking about this one, and you're like, okay, that's actually fast. I can get here, then go here and mate. It's mate, obviously. And you're like, okay, so what happens after here? And my opponent decides to, maybe go for extends with this. Can you still go for here when the king has this escape square? And also this takes with check, where you can take the queen anymore. So these are the ideas that you'll be thinking about. And of course, in this position now, there's only like two pieces you can move, this and this. So you're also thinking of sacrificing here. You're also thinking of this, because after maybe something like here, you can come up with something. The queen cannot really move. I don't really see a queen move that is possible. Maybe this, but then what I really don't. There's this. Then after sacrifice, then you can go here. But okay, you're just taking off the queen, leaving off the bishop against the rook and the bishop, and you're just losing in that position. So thus, in this position, what we are looking for is a bishop move. This is a very confusing puzzle. I don't wanna lie, by leeches. It's a very confusing puzzle, but I do understand what type of puzzle it is because of my rating, 2043. So with that rating, you'll be expecting something not this easy. I wouldn't be surprised if the puzzle is just moving the king somewhere, or the rook is in a normal place, maybe like the rook, like even here. But I still stick with this idea. I think the best move is the bishop move. So we're gonna play the bishop move. It might be the wrong move, but I think when you really look at it, the bishop makes sense because there will be an angle here, and since it's always inside castle bishop, my bishop is stuck there unless if it's removed right there. Queen or the rook. Those are the only pieces that can be moved. Yeah. So yeah, possibly. So we're gonna play the bishop instead. Okay, the bishop was the correct move. Okay, and he removes the battery that we had, obviously, keeping the king out. He did not go for this move that I was suggesting. Instead, he decided to take here. So now, before we take, we have to also evaluate this position and be like, what's a better move? In Tao's words, in Michael Tao's words, Michael Tao once said, if you find a good move, find a better one. So in this move, initially we're like, okay, we take, but is there a better move that we're looking for? And we're like, if I move the queen anywhere that is not a check, I'm actually surrendering to this check, which could lead to bad things, because of course the rook and the rook, excuse my language, but someone like a little water. The rook and the queen are buried on this line. So that's a problem. Thus, what must we do in this position? We can exchange our something and come here. Okay, and that's a complete puzzle. And for those who didn't actually see, you can pause the video before I move the bishop, because the bishop creates a battery with that threatening mate in one on the corner there. For those who did not see, of course, I've jumped the next puzzle immediately on leeches. Of course, you can remove that to analyze your position even better. But okay, this is the next puzzle, and here we are white. In the position, they say find the best move for white. In this position, we are looking at this and we are like, okay, I'm attacking this, and I'm attacking this. I cannot take this because why can I take it? Because I'll be down a lot of pieces. I'm already down a bishop, so obviously I don't want to be down more pieces. So you're like, okay, what's the best move in this position? Can we see it? Yeah, it's hard to really say it because every piece is, it seems like a simple position, but it's really not. There is this move though, which is, I see at the corner of my eye. It seems like a good move. Like, it does seem like a good move to an unsuspecting person. It does seem like a good move. After this, there'll be check, there'll be takes, then there'll be takes, and okay, you've removed every other piece, the powerful pieces, which is the powerful pieces, which is again, you save this, yeah, okay, but I think they might be better. I do see this threatening something like here, just baffling, you know. I don't really see this as an option. I am not gonna lie. I don't really see it as an option. Of course, you're saying the bishop has nowhere. What is the bishop doing? The bishop is only controlling this. So we're looking at check, take, and we're looking at the check here, and we're looking at this, and there's no check either side. You know, there's no check anywhere, and we're like, okay, are we fine? We are kind of fine. And in this position, we're attacking this and this, and we're also attacking this. So you're attacking 2 pawns at the same time, and you're also threatening maybe a check to win this, or even maybe something in the lines of here. You know, maybe insinuating that there is mate, some, or even a repetition where you can, you know, go back and forth, back and forth. There is that. I think sacrificing your rook, there is a repetition that can be found in those lines. So now we look at this position. We're gonna take our time. We try to find the best move. Maybe it's a pawn move, you never know. Maybe it's me pushing this, then after takes, then I take back, and I have this check here still. You know, it's hard to believe, of course, because of course they're saying they're looking for the best move. So you're like, what is the best move in this position? And that's a very good question. I genuinely like that question. What is the best move in this position? What's the best move? I wanna go for the rook. I think I wanna go for the rook, but I don't want to. Like, it feels wrong because there is no counterplay for the white pieces after the rooks are gone. But that's the only move. Other than that, we are looking at 1, 2, 3, possibly 2 pawns this side again, and 3, and he has 4 pawns. So are we saying that if I take this, is the compensation for my bishop, where there is 3 against 5 pawns, not 6 pawns? I mean, basically 5 because those ones are doubled. But yeah. So are we looking at that type of way of like, okay, at least there is compensation that way because I have pawns. But you can also say after this, I can still get my compensation, you know, by taking some of this. Or are we saying that the rook being on the board is better? I think that's like the insinuation of saying the rook being on the board just keeps things, you know, maybe local. So in this position, I only have 2 moves left in my mind after complete deliberation. I have this and I have this. These are the only 2 moves that I'm thinking about, and I need to still think to say, am I really not losing in this position? And I can confidently say yes, because his pawns are blocking the most important places for the bishop when I evade the check. So I am gonna go for this rook. Move. And this is the wrong move. It is the wrong move. Unfortunately, the rook move is the wrong move. Unfortunately, it is the wrong move. So I'm guessing it's this. Nope. I also got another wrong move. So in this position, I am totally mistaken. I was totally wrong. Totally wrong. This is not the move. I'm not gonna lie to you. That is not the move. I know some people were like, why don't you take this and then check and take? You can never win in that against the queen, even if you have more pawns. So this is not the move, obviously. This is not the move because you lose your queen. This is not the move. I don't even know what the move is anymore. And at this point, I think we should review the solution because our two most important moves have got us wrong, and now we should have jumped to the next. We should have jumped to the next puzzle immediately. We switch it off. Then we say view solution. Oh, and that kind of makes sense. That kind of makes sense. That makes sense. And I don't know why I didn't actually count that move as a move. I think because I wanted immediate action. I didn't take advantage. And the puzzle theme it says advantage and aim. Yeah. So here's the point: is an advantage is not an immediate blow. I think it's because in this position, what is being prioritized the most is the fact that what is being prioritized the most. Because like think about it, after this takes, there is this move. I think this move can now be very, very, very bad for you. Not only is the bishop taking over the most important file, this only leaving you with not the important file, important like squares of your king. It's leaving you with one square. Are you gonna play here? No, obviously you're gonna either move your queen or take. So assuming maybe we move it somewhere here, maybe you're like okay, long term I wanna protect. There is a check there, and that check correlates with so many things that like it just kind of like doesn't work. And it's even worse after a trade off. After a trade off, what could be your next move? But after this check, you have this. Making an example, maybe you go for this. Obviously, trying to remove the double pawns. Your opponent goes this, you go here, and now the bishop is very powerful because like there is so much movement here. Bishop easily can go here, and I think the worst part about this is because your king now cannot really do anything. You can shuffle back, then I can give you the false identity that I'm gonna repeat. I'll go somewhere here. You can't really kick me out, so you have to build it up. If you wanna kick me out, then I have this. Then you're forced back, then I'm going kind of come back. I'm gonna kind of like try to arrest this king somehow. So it's just not good. But okay, that puzzle we didn't do that good. We did not realize that we just needed to calm down and realize that in this position, instead of rushing with my check, this move is good because next move I am delivering a check which picks up the bishop. And if he moves anywhere else, he can move here because he loses this with check. He's just not losing it, he's losing it with check, so he can't genuinely do anything. There is this move, but the thing about it is that there's this. You're gonna turn on the engine for a minute, and of course the engine genuinely says this move, which is a 5 point something leading to a 6. And if you don't take, assuming maybe like you play somewhere here, you get hit by the checks. The checks are just too powerful, and you get mated by these two pieces because of course they're very much controlling. In fact, this is mating 2, and in this position, if you go up here, it's still mating 2. Yeah, so that's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. Yeah, so I guess I did not see that. You know what I mean? I should learn how to see moves further. And again, that's what you can learn from a puzzle. You can learn that sometimes you have to take slow. Look at the position, there's really nothing going on. Make one move that does not really do anything, but ask a lot of questions to your opponent. Okay, enough of the deliberations. On to the next puzzle. The next puzzle is interesting because this rook comes in trying to, of course, get rid of my queen by default there, but he can obviously because there's this. Okay, this is an interesting puzzle. It's an interesting puzzle. Puzzles like this are they're not really nice. The reason why I say that is because there's too much going on. First and foremost, there's a threat. Can I create my own threat? Not really, because I'll be losing a piece. Cool, so we rule out the bishop. So I'm like, okay, after this move, after that, before that move comes, what is my plan? So basically that's what I'm asking myself, like, what is my plan before this move ever tries to even touch my side? What is my plan? Like, what am I planning to do? Like, what is the plan? I cannot go up here to try to fog immediately coming down. So are we looking at this? Then there's the fog there. But then you look at this move and you're like, okay, double attack. So I'm like, okay, now I'm kind of liking it. Because after the rook moves here, if this rook moves here, you can just take. Yeah, you can just take. Yeah, you can take. Yeah, of course you can take. In fact, after this, and this, there's no need to take immediately. I think there is this protecting this pawn, but the problem is the check. If you're not careful and your king moves there, there is this enforcing, not forcing alterations. So obviously now I just need to stay here, then you have this alternating up and down. So okay, so we have that one part down. Okay, so I've chosen rook. And it's wrong as well. I've chosen rook. It's wrong as well. That's the only move that makes sense in that position for me. Immediately this does not genuinely make sense for me. Because immediately, let's say after this, the problem is after this they can be blocked. In fact, not after that. After this, it can be blocked. Yeah. So there's nothing. This is interesting. If I'm not blocking, my king will be attacked. I'm moving the king. Is that it? I'm moving the king. Am I moving? Where am I moving? That's the thing. I need a place to move it. We're looking at this position and we're looking at it's barely nothing. What can you do in this position that's like impressive? I'm trying to think every single move. You can move the queen, but wait. Obviously, we're not looking for a powerful move. We can go back and look at the previous moves. Maybe that can tell us a story. I'll play this even in a rook game easily. First move, because this is protected, and after takes here, this can always alternate up and down, and we are fine. Yeah. I think my long term the bishop will cause a problem to use. I genuinely don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you. I genuinely do not know. Because I was thinking of this move. But what does it do? It does not do anything because at this side I can't really go anywhere because there's so much of the black pieces that are just taking control. If I was playing this game as black knew what they were doing, these squares are being taken over by the black side. Very good, and the rooks are so active that like it's something else. I do think this is a move though. I thought this was a move because of course this rooks are not protected. You can take this one obviously easily protected by like a move there. But, oh my days. Am I sacrificing it? Oh no, you are joking. You know why I didn't consider this as an option? And I'm gonna do it like this. I did not consider this. Let's finish the puzzle. I didn't consider this as an option. Oh, that one. This one. This I think. Oh, you are joking, lad. You even take here, then they take. Wow. Oh my god. You know why I didn't consider this move? I saw it. I think someone saw me do this move and I was like, there's no way because I I did not want to. I saw this, but I did not see that there's a mate in one. That was my problem. How can I really like? How did I not? I'm not positionally aware. That's the point. Wow. If you do that, you just get mated immediately. You just get mated if you take the rook. That's a good crushing move. And now he's forced to check. Then you have to defend with this one, because this has to always be ready to go there. And then here he came up with this, obviously. So now you have to take here, because if you take there, after takes and takes, it won't be the same. Now you'll be up 2 rooks and a bishop for this, and he has to resign, and that's the game. Wow. I think that was my fault. I think if you saw it immediately, oh, that's good for you. That means your tactical brain is there. But mine there was just not there. It was not there. Mine was just, and that's the point of the of this video. Mostly, that's the point of this video. I'm just trying to show people that, I think a person that puzzles most of the time in the day, they can genuinely improve their chess. And this just shows it. This is a move that I could have literally missed out in an actual game because I did not pay attention enough. But okay, we're now in the new position, and immediately when we look at this position, we notice that there's a piece just there, and there's also this piece which can also be this is like one of the weirdest positions in a rapid game that has happened in a rapid game. And I like what Delicious does with their puzzles. They take them from games that have been played, not just puzzles that they create from like books. The actual puzzles that people have played in. So in here, White supposedly supposed to have the advantage. So we're looking at every piece. That's the first thing that you do. If you're in a position that you don't really know what to do, you look at every piece activity. So like what I always do, I look at the pawns and I can see the pawns, like which pawns are dominating what. I look at the pieces, I'm like, okay, this bishop can go back, obviously, but obviously they not put it back for a reason. I think the reason why is because after, let's say, capture, check, this knight can be captured, and if this knight is not captured, the rook will be captured. If the rook is not captured, the king will be captured, because there's so much firepower just coming down here. We look at the king, the queen, the queen is just supporting everything on that person. We look at the double stacked rooks, and we look at the bishop, and we're like, okay, now this position is starting to make sense. Now opponent has seen that I have a good advantage, so my opponent is trying to take over, because I'm assuming that because we are in it down a piece, so this is our piece return. So of course, but this knight needs to move somewhere. But if the knight moves to the wrong square, we lose, I think. Let's say here, this queen can't do anything. There's nothing the queen can do. But I also do see this is a move now. So you're like, okay, this takes. So what? I mean, now there's just too much on this side. Takes. He picks up this, and there's a queen and the rook down my rank. That is not good. Especially if I can't even like move freely after this move. I continue to move freely. Okay, excuse me, madam. So yeah, I can move freely. So I'm like, okay. So I'm thinking of this move. There's a throwish line for black, so we're gonna try to avoid that line. Takes with check, obviously that's like no brainer. You're like, okay, no brainer, just take the piece with check. But I'm also trying to see, is there a point where the king just comes up instead? But if it comes out, then we have a chance to queen, I guess. You could also look at like that, like, okay, now we have a chance to queen. Okay, because let's say this, and you go here, this takes now, and there's just 2 pieces. I'm really gonna take care of 2. So I guess not So in this position, I guess the only piece that genuinely matters is the pawn taking. The pawn takes. Okay, so now another pawn takes. We've done the first part of the puzzle that needed to be done. The second part of the puzzle that needs to be done is seeing if we can find the next move. So we're looking at this. We're looking at the knight. We're looking at this. Okay. Moment of silence there because I am bombasted. Bombasted, that's not a word, but I am mesmerized because I'm seeing this and I'm seeing immediately this and I'm like, whoa, what? I know a lot of people are like, what do you mean this? You can't take immediately there because you'll be down a piece, or you could also, this is a very pressing move. I would say spend 20 minutes on an actual OTB board, just like holding my head and be like, how am I dealing with that bishop taking? Because I can't take back because I'm pinned, and I can't take the rook because obviously. So now it's either I'm thinking of, which is interesting by the way, because there's obviously then just immediately just going in there, but obviously it's too much problems. So we look at the king. I take immediately. I can't do that. So I'm thinking the knight must move. In this position, the knight must move and make sure that it controls this square and this square. These are the most powerful squares for the black pieces. Yeah, this knight, this quick, I just hit this without the support of another piece. The king takes. Yeah. After this, you're also looking at the possibility of this moving here saying, I have a mate in hand. What are you going to do? And I'm like, oh, yeah, right. You do have a mate in hand. I can't even do anything about it because I've put my knight in a place. This is not a puzzle for kids. Keep your kids away from this puzzle. And you think about it was played 780 times, 785 times to be exact. It was played by 1800s. That's a different level. I'm like a 14, 15, 14, somewhere there. Wow. This is interesting. Oh. Spin the whip like who's that? If I take immediately. I can also move the rook though. I think that's another part that I'm also sleeping on. I can still move my rook up here. I think that's an option. But there's a check immediately, then you just, yeah. What are you gonna do next? I don't know. Yes. Oh no. Yeah. Wow. As a position, I am not gonna lie to you. This is a flipping position. flipping is not cussing, by the way. I don't know. I just feel like someone will be triggered by the word flipping and they're like, why are you cussing? Playing chess. No, I'm not cussing. Flipping is not cussing. Flipping means I don't know. But I'm just like, frustrated in a way. Because it's like the fourth puzzle. And I'm thinking and imagine. And I think 100 of these genuinely keeps blunders away. When I want to do 100 today, obviously, I am going to do 100, but I'm not going to make you sit here and do 100. But do comment below if you'd like to see me do 100 puzzles. I can make that happen. Yeah, possibly I think it better. But I think this is the best move, and why? Let me explain why. There's no check. There's this move, obviously thinking, okay, now I've pinned him, but now you've left this alone, so this rook has to always maintain. Now I have two pieces against this. So after takes here, there's takes and there's just a fork. And now after takes, there's takes, and now I can take back. I'm not down anything, and the queen is still protected, and I still have two pawns which are going to queen. One of them is going to queen. So yeah, because literally think about it. This and this sacrifice. Nah, not even sacrifice. That would be like going too far. Not even sacrifice. Go in here after check. After check and take queen there. Good. You're just good. Yeah, you're just good. Yeah, you're just good, man. You're just good. You're gonna make a knight, I think. In the position knight, because check and he can't get out, and he gets mated on the dark squares. Yeah, that as well. So I think this is the best move. Oh my days. I'm just gonna have a solution. I've made you sit through my analysis. I'll make you. Wow. Okay. I didn't even think about the rook. That just tells you that you must always think about FPs. The reason why I didn't think about the rook is because I was not thinking about also mate. That's the problem. I thought about the pawn, of course. And if you look at the computer lines, only rook c1 maintains the advantage. King g2 is a draw. So I did not blunder. Luckily I did not blunder. Knight f5 is blunder because even me, I didn't realize it. There's this, and not even just that. Not even just that as well. I think that's the only move. Wow. In this position, I thought there was just this, and okay, you can take that. But there's just this, and what are you gonna do next? I'm attacking this. Future-wise, and you move here. Yeah, this is gone. Yeah, the worst part is that the most powerful move is this, because he just made counting. Because after takes, this is coming to check here, and this is like, how are you gonna deal with this? To be fair, you know what I'm saying? So, not flipping bad. Not flipping bad. Wanna do one more? Not flipping bad. That's not a flipping bad puzzle. I think in this puzzle, what I was genuinely supposed to look at, if I'm ever to turn my mistake, after this and after this move, I was supposed to look at mating ideas of like, I don't want you to capture this pawn. So instead of me just capturing this pawn instead, why not let me, like have this. This is mate. You don't have mate right away here. You have to build up some sort of attacking thing. Let me attack you right away because your king is also not a king. Your queen is so distracted, and you can't even bring back your rook. I don't know why I didn't think about that. This pawn is so powerful because it chases away every other piece that protects the king. But not only that, the rook makes it so that look at it. Like, how are you gonna defend this? Can't you defend it? You tried this. The person is crazy. You'd be kind of like stupid. I'm not call anyone stupid. But if you know chess and you upper sounds like this, you are kind of flipping out of your mind. This is a good opportunity, and this is also a good opportunity. So best to take with this, then later do this. If 1, 2, 3, and after check, yeah, this is the queen. Yeah, something like that. He didn't even mate with that pawn, something crazy. Yeah, but okay, that was not bad. I'm gonna do one last one. Oh, of course, for the video. Then I might continue after. Good one, right? Could be wrong. Not really a bad ratio considering the level of these puzzles. Okay. Again, we start the assessment of pieces in this position. In this position, we assess the bishop coming from here to here. Okay, it's attacking there. He wants it at the counterboard. Okay, so I have this check here immediately, and after takes there, is there anything else? I'm like, no. So there's no some big what can I say? There's some big sacrifice going on that's ever gonna happen. So I am indeed like, when you reach a position you're like immediately I have bishop here, chasing away the queen. I have check, the queen goes there. You move this up here, you're gonna go here, you can chase this away. I am winning, yes, but like you have to counter for other things. Like, what if your opponent does something else? You know what I mean? Of course this is forced because obviously the queen still cuts that. Now I would kind of look at a move like takes here, but obviously now the problem is this. I think, okay, I'll say my bad for not mentioning that your first priority in this position is to look at what's going to happen in this square. How are you going to prevent that? And you can prevent it multiple ways. You can prevent it by this. You can prevent it by this. You know what I mean? I would say this is the most like kind of useless way, because you kind of give up your most important piece. Now you have to try to build up an advantage, and now your opponent can kind of walk to the other side. Yeah, in a way. So immediately here you are like, I don't want the bishop. I don't want bishop. You know what I mean? F is Fabi. I don't want the bishop. Let's leave the bishop. No, not the bishop. Sorry about that. I don't want the rook. The rook is a powerful piece. Obviously, instinctively, as a chess player, you're like, powerful piece. No, I'm not gonna give him a powerful piece. No, hell no. I am gonna keep my piece. So you're gonna move it somewhere here. So me, I say no. I say this piece is more powerful. And if we move it, we have a check. We have a very good check. We have a very, very good check, which can allow this to lift, and can allow us to attack this later. Like that's so good. In fact, not even lift. Sometimes you can even go here, forcing this to move now, because now there's no rook. There's no rook in. Of course, it can capture here. That's the problem as well. You can think about that. Of course, like that's a problem. Even here as well. That's kind of like it's also a problem. So I guess in this position, I don't think the puzzle is gonna require us to go further like that. But that's the only move. If like the rook is the move, I would be shocked. I'll be genuinely shocked, because are you telling me that me attacking this is bad? But I kind of wait, what? I mean, after something like this, no, that doesn't happen. I was trying to see something. But okay, we have the bishop. That's the bishop. The bishop is the first move. Okay, we have this. Now, a very, very important position. What do you do here? Okay. I like the questions that this puzzle is asking me. Well, this is the question that I asked my opponent as well. Are you going for the check first? Are you going for the check first here? I think yes. I I think yes, because I think after takes, there is takes, and the opponent is still attacking the rook, and he's also attacking here. So now you have to give up the rook, or it now go here. So I think yes, we give the check. Oh my days! Are you mad? Are you mad, blood? What? What? That's got me 7 elo points. How does that make sense? It's a check. King moves. I'm taking the goods, and I'm moving home. Are you joking? Don't tell me there's a move like this, because I can't do say it like this. Then takes. No, this takes. It's like it's what? I can't even take this. Like, obviously I know I can't take that. Are you hell no. No, bro. No. Bear with me here. Understand, in this position, my opponent sees that there's a counterplay. Let's do this. This is good. Why is this good? You're moving. Oh, but okay, now I see the problem. The problem is that you can take. So after takes, then we don't want him to take. So after takes, we're forcing him to also take here, then takes here, then 1, 2, 3 against 3, against 4. I mean, but in this position that I chose initially, now you have to take here. Now it's 3 on 3. Yeah, it's 3 on 3, and you're gonna be down. You'll be down a pawn. Yeah, 3 on freaking 3, and you're gonna be down a pawn. Against a bishop. You're up in 9. Yeah, up in rook. I would think this is a position that I would prefer. I would kind of prefer this position. I can easily maneuver my knight into the dark squares. In fact, I'm taking this.